Check, check. You guys, can you guys hear my voice right now? I got the chat open. Let me know if you can hear me. Holla if you hear me. And then we go ahead and get started. Cool, good. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully you having a beautiful Sunday. Hopefully you making some money in these markets. You already know how we do it on this channel. What we got right now, we're talking about Ripple. And so our question of the day is right now, Ripple is 16 cents. Today is August 20th. How much will it be 1 month from today? So September 20th, how much will Ripple be? That's the question of the day. It's just that easy to get paid on this channel. Try to give away money every day. Some days we don't get it, some days we do. Hopefully today we are able to do it. This is the way it works. I will look to see how many likes we got. We got 71 likes. Dang on. So what we gonna do now, I'm gonna push you guys. I'm gonna say 150. See if we could jump up to 150. If we could do that, I'm gonna pick 2 winners guaranteed. So smash that like button. We got 1 guaranteed right now. We got a chance to double up at 150. So free Bitcoin. There we go. Let's do it. We'll say 657. Bam, bam. Oh, let's see what happens. It's getting close. So yeah, that's how we do it, man. I need to go ahead and put this thing up in the group. So yeah, the question of the day is Ripple is 16 cents today. How much will it be in exactly 1 month? And actually that is very, very, very important because what we will see coming up here in a little bit is therein lies our opportunity to be very, very profitable again in this market. We got 146. Let's see how many likes we got. Let's check in real quick. How many we got? What's going on, Big Joe? How you doing out there, man? What's up to everybody in the chat? I see y'all rocking out with me. I appreciate the love, appreciate the support, the positivity. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing better, you know what I'm saying, than making some money and making it with the family. So I appreciate y'all, my family. I hope y'all know that. You know, so I don't mind jumping on here 6-7 days a week, you know, to make my family some money. I don't mind that at all. Here we go. cut me off. I gotta get this YouTube thing back up real quick. 37 seconds. Keep hitting that like button, y'all. If you're new to the channel, subscribe now. I give away cash every day I do a video, and today is no exception. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you like this video for your chance to win. We will be picking a winner here in about 30 seconds. All right. Let's see what we got. 123. That's not bad. That's pretty close. That's pretty close, you guys. I appreciate that love. Appreciate that. What that does, again, everybody, when you get on here early, what it does, I cut on this camera real quick so y'all can see all of this beautifulness. All right. Let's see what we got. So what that does, again, is we got like 10,000 subscribers all over the world, all different hours of the day that come on. So the reason we do that, we like the video ahead of time, is so that when they get in, this thing pushes to the top. I don't do pointless videos. I don't do useless videos. My videos are directed to make people money, and this one is no exception. This is actually a very important video right here. So thank you for hitting that like button. Now let's get started and let's make this money. All right. Okay. Let me jump this up here again. If you are in the chat right now, you got about 30 seconds. I'm gonna be picking a winner. The question of the day is, how much will Ripple be 1 month from right now? So jump in there. And in 30 seconds, I'm coming right back like cook crack, and we go give away some money. Let's go. Live from the USA, helping you get paid every day. This is the boss of Bitcoin, the Cristo of crypto. It's your boy BK. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. Today is August 20th. Bitcoin is still north of 4,000. So that's a good sign, you guys, a good sign for the community. Bitcoin Cash done slipped back down into the 700s, so it might be a buying opportunity if you're long on Bitcoin Cash. But one thing you guys know, today is about Ripple, and that man right there has a lot of money and prominence in the industry. You see that smile right there? Oh God, that looked like somebody's creepy grandpa when he get too drunk at Christmas time. But first thing first, you already know somebody gotta get paid every day on my channel. Every day I'm lucky enough to wake up and bless this microphone with my voice is a day I gotta give away some money to my people. And today is no exception. So with that being said, one of the questions I had for you guys right before we went live on the air, I threw out my question of the day, and I said, how much will Ripple be 1 month from right now? Today, it's about 16, 17 cents, and you'll see why that's a very important number here in a little bit. So with that being said, let's go ahead and pick somebody to get paid. Let's see who we got. How much will Ripple be a month from now? Let's go with, who do we want? Let's go with, bam! Let's go with my girl, Danielle George. Said it's jumping up top to 32 cents. Danielle been rocking out with me for a while. I see her name, and that little halfway face, like an almost selfie, but not really all the way. I appreciate that. Danielle been rocking out with me for a while. She like one of the originals, So I want to show her some love tonight. She said 32 cents. It's very, very possible. We're coming up on a inflection point here in the market, and you will see why in just a second. So what we do, Danielle, you probably already know this. I'm going to throw up your name. I'm going to say Bitcoin winner of the day. And all you got to do is jump on Facebook, like that picture, or message me your wallet. Message me your wallet on Facebook. I just want to let the people know, you know what I'm saying, we got another cash winner. If this is your first time tuning in, let me tell you something. Congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. I am the boss of these charts, as you will soon find out. And this is my family, right? I got 8,000 of my best friends coming together on Facebook every day of the week, making each other money. The doors are always open. If you want to come in, come on in. #1 Bitcoin group in the world. That's our community. Let's get back to the money. Here we go. Grandpa Creepers, AKA Mr. Ripple, right here. This look like one of them dudes that be dressing up as Santa Claus, you know what I'm saying, at Christmas time, just so he could have little kids sitting on his lap. That's what he looked like right there, with a beard and a bottle of whiskey in his pocket. Anyways, Mr. Ripple, right? Why do I say that? Why do I say that? Because there is big money behind Mr. Ripple. Those of y'all that watch The Simpsons, Mr. Burns, that's who that character was made after right there. Greedy Mr. Burns. So there is some big time money behind Ripple. Big time financial money, bank money, loan money. That money that don't run out. They say if it run out, we just click a button and we print some more strong money behind Ripple. But guess what? Over the past 3 months, that money has dwindled down considerably, right? And we will talk about the chart. So as you can see, guys, I try to make this thing fun. You know what I'm saying? I got my family on Facebook. I got my girl Danielle holding it down, winning some cash today. And let me tell you something. We did it. What? Damn. 10,000 subscribers. If you ain't seen my video last night, man, we crossed over that mountain. You know what I'm saying? 10,000 in 2 months, right? So just as you can see, if this is your first time tuning in, I try to keep this channel educating, entertaining, enlightening, and amazing. So do yourself a favor, hit that red button, click that bell, get your notifications, jump in the chat, come holler at your boy, get paid, right? And we go get back to the money. I digress, guys. I get too excited, man. I see something like that. I see something like that. Bam! I see something like that, and I just get excited. But let's get back to the money. Here we go. Ripple, tradingview.com, right? For those of y'all who just now joining your boy, I have a playlist dedicated for new people. It's called How to Chart Like a Boss. If you click on that description, you go down about three or four lines down, you will see that playlist. The first couple videos, I show you how to set this up exactly on TradingView. We use 3 trend lines, a 7, a 21, and a 77. But right now, I have my 7 turned off, right? The 7 is the green one. I turned that one off, and I turned on a white line that's at 231. So my white line actually gives me a little bit more for long range charts. So what I want to show you guys is a longer range chart today. I'm on a 343-minute candle, tradingview.com, how to chart like a boss. You will have your chart set up just like this in no time. So here we go with Ripple. What do we see? First things first, we see that Ripple is underwater. That means it's losing money. That means if we had it, we should have sold it right there. Why do I say that? Because that is when the green, we'll turn back on our green line, crossed under the orange. Green under orange, sell. So technically, we would have sold right there just by BK's basic rules. Basic rules of BK trading. Green below orange on a 4-hour chart, sell. That's what I did with Ethereum at $360. And that's what we should have did with Ripple back here at about 26 cents. Yeah, I remember that. Quarter, 25 cents. It was just sitting there for so long. And I was like, this is not good. This is not good. Bam! Fell off a cliff. So what happened? What happened now? Now we done lost all that money, which is a lot of money. This is a considerable amount of money for Ripple. And now we're more or less winding down inside this Fibonacci, right? So we cracked the bottom of the 618. We hit the top going back up to the 382, cracked the bottom again, hit the top again, cracked the bottom again. And now we're just sitting sideways, waiting for something to happen. And that in itself is an opportunity to either make a bunch of money on the next move up or save a bunch of money on the next move down, right? Only one or two things can happen. When this thing consolidates like that, that means it's setting up to either break down or break out. And which one do I think it will be ready to do? Well, honestly, I think it's still open. But what we need to understand with Ripple is this is no accident. This move right here, all of that move right there, that's been setting up for the better course of almost 6 months now. Let's look at where we came from in order to get there, right? So back here, right? What I always tell you guys, in order to know where you're going, you got to know where you've been. So we would have bought Ripple right there and rolled it all the way up. And we would have sold it right there. And we could have got out here, got in there, but roughly that was our big sale, right? But before that, it was a lot of money made on Ripple. This is when you know, what they call that man, Mr. Burns. That's when Mr. Burns with his hands in his pocket at the family reunion with his hands in his pocket and his flask of vodka. That's when he made all his money back here. And that's what I want you guys to look at when we decide what this opportunity looks like for us common folk. So way back here, Mr. Burns, green up to green down, even the breakdown point. Let's do that one just to be safe. Let's do that one, right? Way back here, within a few days, Mr. Burns cashed out 400%. And even the worst part of that market. So his boys that were in on the trade but didn't know when he sold still cashed out 200, 300% inside of 5 and 11 days, right? That is a lot of money in a little bit of time, especially for a bank, because banks don't make money that quick. That's why they have so much infrastructure. That's why there's literally a bank on every corner in every major city, because they have to have so many touch points to the customer because they're not that profitable from the beginning, right? So they call that touch points, like, you know, physical locations. That's why Amazon just bought Whole Foods, because they're going to have physical locations to compete with Walmart in store. Right? They already put Walmart out of business online, but now they go come to your front door, you know, and right down the street from you. So everywhere there's a Whole Foods, that's going to be Amazon brought to you by Whole Foods. And that's a touch point for the customer. So long story short, banks suck at making money. That's why they have to scam people. That's why they have to rip you off. That's why they charge you fees, overdraft fees, maintenance fees, set your account up fees. Let me set up a fake account for you and set up a false credit report fees, you know, all them type of fees, move your money fees. Oh, no, you don't got enough money fees. You got too much money fees, fees on fees on fees. But when they could do something like this, you know, Uncle Ripple over here is happier than a drunk man at a clown suit. You know, that man is, look at that face. I tell you what, if that ain't the face of greed in itself, and if that ain't the result of greed in itself, I don't know what is. So BK, why do you say all this? Why do you say all this? You got to know where you're being to know where you're going, right? So one, let's draw 3 lines on that first chart. That's 1. That's 2. And this is going to be 3. Right? And then I'll move this one back. I should have put it right there. Breakdown and breakout. So something like that. It ain't got to be perfect, but those of y'all that rock with me, you know, you already know green over orange. That's where that first intersection is. And then I got one at the top of the green, one at the green below the red, and one at the complete breakdown altogether. So where do these different arrows line up at? Well, first of all, it's very wow. Okay, this is pretty impressive. Oh, and then we could even do this one. We could bring that to the top of the candle, because sometimes that shows you like the extreme high point. Look at that, right? So that's like the top of the candle. So we got extreme high point up here. We got breakdown right here. But look at the Fibonacci's though. That's why I said wow, because these lines, when they hit our 77, look at where they hit at on that Fibonacci and on that Fibonacci. That shows you the system of design and the methodology and understanding past, present, future, right? So this thing is literally stepping down the ladder. It's walking the dog right now. For those of you that watch my other episodes, I, you know, do stuff like this to where I say, you know, now that it broke down, we know it's gonna walk the dog and do something like that. Now here, it can either break down again or it could break out, right? But essentially it's walked the dog all the way down from that first Fibonacci level. And that is confirmed with our 77 from our breakdown on the 2 other areas, green below red, and our complete area of consolidation right there. Bam, bam. So why do I say all that? I say all that to say this, that right now you can see there is a clear design inside this entire chart that only a few people are enlightened to. But that does not need to be a secret. We can be enlightened as well, just the same as they claim they are. You know, as Uncle Ripple at his golfing parties, you know, when he got the flask of vodka in his pocket, you know, and all that money in the bank, they throw up that little symbol right there and they think they know everything. They think they control the world's money. Well, let me tell you something. When you learn the secret of the harmonic resonance of this energy inside this chart, and you give it to the people for free, that in itself is a universal change of events. So what we're doing right now is we are consolidating. This thing is deciding if it wants to go up or go down. And this is how you decide to sell it. And this is how you decide to buy it. If it breaks below, we go jump down to a 21 for this. Hopefully I can get all the way back there. I can't. Okay. So what we're going to do then, I'm going to get rid of this Fibonacci and we're going to draw our consolidation Fibonacci to figure out these levels right inside of this right there. So this breakdown Fibonacci, and this is going to tell us everything we need. Up, not that one. Bam. 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 So here we go. Yeah. If it breaks above 19 cents, 19.5 cents, where it broke down right there at, If it breaks above that line, we buy it, right? If it goes below, hold up, hold up, hold up. Bam, bam. If it goes below that line, sell it. Because what this is doing, this is basically boxing Ripple into this little zone right here. But in doing that, it's triangulating all of that money that Uncle Ripple made after manipulating the market just a little bit right there. All of that money, it's bringing it all together and we're boxing it in. This is by far one of the most profitable methods you will ever come across on anyone's YouTube channel. Nobody knows how to do that except for this channel right here. And I give it to you for free. Again, if this is your first time tuning in, congratulations, baby. You're rocking with the best. I am the boss of these charts. And by the way, this is intellectual property. If you intend to replicate, reproduce, or redistribute my intellectual property, I will pursue you to the fullest extent of the law. This is an IP-owned, patented intellectual property owned by Brandon Kelly LLC, and Brandon Kelly MBA knows how to use every extent of the law to come after anybody trying to make money on my patent. Bam! I give it to my people for free. But if you a business, Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, holla at me. Y'all make billions on swing trades. Well, guess what? My people about to be empowered too. That's what I do. That's why we got 10,000 subscribers inside of 3 months. That's how you make money on Ripple. Buy it at 20 cents and you sell it at 15 and we will be profitable. This thing is probably 98, 99% guaranteed, locked in. The numbers don't lie. Harmonic resonance, people. Look it up on YouTube. If you don't understand what fractals are, Fibonacci, universal harmonics, solfeggio harmonics, the earth, the universe is energy. This is why I try to be positive. This is why I end every video with a positive message, because just your simple thought, just you thinking about something you like. This is why I tell you, just imagine what it feels like to walk through the park on Sunday knowing your bills is paid. But just the act of you thinking that manifests a future that was not there for you previously. This is why I'm able to do what I do right now, because 10 years ago, I decided I was tired of being broke. I created a new future in my mind, and I woke up every morning to that future, regardless if I was going to work in some restaurant for $2 an hour, regardless if I had to wake up, and drive across town to work for $10 an hour, or, $80, $50 a day, all the way across town, waking up at 5:30 in the morning, driving through bridges. Regardless of all that, I knew in my mind I was destined for something else, and you can be too. And these charts show that. The energy in these intersections show that. How to chart like a boss. Seriously, just watch those videos and that will show that. I want you to be empowered. I'm tired of us fighting each other for $14 an hour plus benefits, right? It was a point in time in my life where I was fighting for $14 an hour plus benefits. I went $60,000 in debt to get 3 letters behind my name from one of the most prominent universities in the world. For what? So I could go work for a huge institution. Well, they ain't even smart enough to buy Bitcoin. I sat in at that corporate office. I said, guys, Bitcoin's $600. Let's go buy Bitcoin. We're a bank. We need to loan out against asset. Government just said Bitcoin's asset. They didn't buy it. Now they're about to be firing people during the next recession. This is how you empower yourselves, people. Let the charts talk to you. Manifest a positive future for yourself. And in doing that, you will in turn attract a lot more positivity into your life. I get a little bit excited sometimes. I want to see you guys succeed. As I said at the beginning of this call, y'all my family, man. I might not ever touch you. I might not ever meet you, but just the simple fact that we are now connected, that energy, my voice, traveling through these speakers, that is still energy. You can feel the excitement, right? We don't have to fight each other. You turn on any major news network, they got the talking heads on TV with the voices in their ear and the words on the screen, but right behind the camera telling them what to say. And they telling us, 24 hours a day, nonstop, fight each other. Go crazy in the streets. Go get arrested. Go running, protest and get arrested and pay, $10,000 bond to get out of jail. Basically fuel the next one to go get arrested. I don't need to do that. We can make our money right here. And that's how you make it with Ripple. Let's play the same game they're playing, except we have the power. We have the masses. We have the people. We have the ability to win. That's all I got, guys. I'm gonna throw this chart back on. So with that being said, I'm gonna open this chat line up again. If you're in the chat right now, I'm about to come at you in 30 seconds to shout your country out. So start shouting your country out right now. It's a little bit of a lag on this screen. Again, shout your country out if you're in the chat, if you live on the air with us right now. If you're not and you want to come rock out with your boy on Facebook, #1 Bitcoin group in the world, come holla at me. 8,000 people rocking out every day on there. Again, I got a couple products for you. If you just check out bossofbitcoin.com, one of the things I try to do is make it very, very easy for you guys to be profitable and to be prosperous and not have to commit too much of your research, your resources, your wealth, or your time, right? Because time is the most valuable resource we have. So with that being said, one of the things I did, I put together this little gem right here. I call it a profit package. It's a must-have for anybody that's looking to be profitable in the market. This is more or less 2 months of research and work that I did. I picked the top 10 coins. This thing is up probably 70, 80% since the time that I released it. It is still relevant. Time does not matter. As it develops, I will break out other charts and other packages to complement the changes in the market. But this thing is basically the monsters, right? $25, and you get to know the top 10 movers and shakers on the market. And it's up probably 60, 70%. I haven't had one complaint from anybody that's bought this profit package. Other than that, I do have the opportunity for you to do a one-on-one meeting with me. It's $10 before, $75 after. You will get access to my direct calendar. So after you pay that little $10 on this website just to set it up, it'll send you over to a website that looks like this. Say you wanted to do something, Saturday, evening, right after the kids' baseball game, right? You do that 5:30 p.m. Bam! We got time set up for Saturday. If you have signed up for one of these, I look forward to talking with you. Everybody, I got almost 2 a day most days. It's getting pretty busy now, but that's one of the things I try to do is make myself accessible to you because, as I said, we're all in this together, and, Joe Paul over here. What's his name? What's that dude's name from Penn State? The one that's in jail? That's his golfing buddy right there. Ratsky, what's his name? I don't know. I don't remember that dude's name. That's that dude's golfing buddy, making 500%. A couple months before the rest of the market able to make any money. Before the common folk get paid, he got to get paid. Just remember, that's how the system works. But when we understand that, when we know how to read the energy in the chart, we have the advantage because we have the masses, not vice versa, and we have the ability to unify a shared eclectic vision that's positive and not negative. Remember, guys, it's only 2 emotions in the world: love and fear. Let's love each other. Let's not fear each other. That being said, let's go to our people in the chat right now. Let's see who we got rocking out with us live on the air. Let's see who we got. I open this thing up every day to the chat. So who we got live on the air right now? Good vibes. That's right, baby. All day, every day, 24/7, rolling off the top. Tampa, Mexico, Canada. Big Lance over there in Cali, down under, Australia, Mexico, Viva. Brazil, Danielle, you in Brazil? I was just out there for Rio Olympics, man. I love Brazil. I'm coming. Y'all got some good coffee, some good food. You know, we stayed in Lapa. So what part of Brazil you in? Let me know on the next call. You know, that's pretty cool. I love Brazil. Portugal, Tampa, UK, New Zealand, Ireland, Australia, South Dakota, right? ATL, what's going on, Savannah? I'm right here, 280 North, baby. Sandy Springs, come holla at me. Michigan, India, Florida, Nigeria. As I said, we are global, man. We got people from 100 nations subscribed to this channel. They talking about they got the League of Nations. Well, I got 100 nations right now. You know, 2 months in the game. What's up? Tom Walker from the OH10. What's going on, baby? South Carolina, US of A, America, Brazil is big in the building. Australia, what's going on? Japan, what's going on? You know, Australia again, Brazil again, London, NYC, and Boston. And with that being said, man, you could see we make this money. It's easy. It's very, very easy. So we don't have to fight over what we want that money to bring us, which is more love. That being said, this is your boy BK signing out. It's that time of the day, no matter where you stay, from Brazil to the Bay in California, all the way back out through Germany. Good night, good morning, and good day. I appreciate your time. Hit that subscribe button and click that bell if you appreciate mine. Until we meet again, stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.